Jesus, why did I just pterodactyl out of fear of my phone falling? Alright, welcome back to Amatsutsumi. Good morning. I didn't sleep very well. I put myself to sleep with a kotodama last night to try to avoid this, but as I expected, nothing compares to natural sleep. I sat up in bed, but just stared drowsily instead of getting out of bed. Bright summer sunlight is streaming in through the window. But thanks to the air conditioning, the temperature in my room is comfortable. It's a pleasant summer morning. Everything is so calm and peaceful in my room that I almost wonder if everything at the field and the hospital was a dream. It wasn't. Was it? It was real. I really don't think I'm capable of having such complex and detailed dreams. Well, I should really get out of bed. Out of habit, I grab my phone and check the time. It's 11 AM. Wow. It's almost dawn! This is bad. Summer vacation has started, so I won't be late to school or anything. But someone has to make breakfast and... either I or Kokoro was supposed to be in carpet duty today. I hurriedly change into my clothes and head down to the first floor.
Ah, ohayo, oni-chan.
Good morning. There aren't any customers around, but I can tell from what the Suki-san is feeling that the cafe has already opened for the day. But Kokoro isn't around, which means I was the one who was supposed to be on duty today? I'm sorry, I've totally overslept. He's eating my hair. It snores. I guess I'll wait for lunch then. For some reason, Masuki-san is grinding at me. Is my hair messed up or something? I carefully touch my hair, but I can't feel anything weird. Is there something funny, haha, about me? Yeah?
Makoto-kun, 一番しっかりしてるようでいて、意外と寝坊とか可愛いところがあるなって。
Ah, but did you just snap me? Yep.
Makoto-kun.
I see. I feel a little embarrassed. There are Kokoro and Mana?
二人で映画を見に行ったみたい。
They didn't remind me.
そりゃ、彼女持ちの男なんて誘わないでしょうよ。
Is that how it works? That's it? Regardless, I'm impressed at how normally the world keeps turning, regardless of what's happening with me and Hotaru. Can you go out to the movies with the other person if you already have a girlfriend or a boyfriend? This house and this family is no exception. I don't know how relationships work. And I was sure by that knowledge. Wait, I shouldn't stand here pondering. I have a job to do. Alright, let me get my apron on.
しばらくいいわよ。どうせだから、お兄ちゃんとココロは、しばらくお店の手伝いも夏休みにしましょう。
Oh, but...
いいのよ。もともとは私だけでやっていたんだし、最近は調子もいいから。というか、正直、ココロならともかく、お兄ちゃんの店に入られると、私が暇すぎるのよ。
Oh yeah! I'm the cool guy here.
自分の存在価値に悩むことになるし、
さすが
に少しは仕事させて。
I can tell she's not just saying that to be nice to me. What should I do now?
ほらね。 やることないと暇で困るでしょ。
I see what you mean. Now, this is good. This means I can go and see Hotaru right away. Alright then, I'll be going out for a while.
どこへ？
To see Hotaru.
そこにいるわよ。
Where? Huh? I look in the direction that she's pointing. Huh?
こんにちは。いや、おはようございます。
Just as stealthy as usual. I bet she was messing with me by trying to stay quiet and see how long it would take to notice her. Got to think of it, her faint presence must be because she's a copy of the original Hotaru. No wonder that cat didn't recognize her as a threat.
1時間くらい前に遊びに来たんだけど、誠くんが起きるまで待っててくれたのよ。
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
いえ、あずきさんとおしゃべりしていたので、時間を忘れていました。嬉しいこと言ってくれるわね。お世辞とかじゃないですよ。本当に楽しいです。
And you're so small. I know exactly what she means. I'm not in agreement.
どうせなら、ホタルちゃんもうちの子になっちゃえば？誠くんやマナちゃんも最近戻ってきたばかりだし、どんどん家族が増えていってる感じがしてるのよね。
Looks like the kotodama on her started to run out. I've been reapplying it periodically, but as I've gotten used to being a part of the family, it's easy to forget to do it. Well, why are you reapplying it? I mean, she accepted you in the hospital? How'd the fighting out? Huh?
何？
Mama and I are your children.
そうよ。何言ってるの？別に2人が子供じゃないみたいだなんて言ってないわよ。へえ。
Hotaru realizes what I was doing and makes an impressed sound. Alright, Hotaru, can we talk alone for a minute?
いいですよ。
Inside or outside? Wink wink.
外で。なんかエッチいわね。
What does?
いいえ、いいんだけどね。
It's like you look as dubious as and Hotaru looks relieved. What is this about?
ま、2人ともゆっくりしてらっしゃい。
Well.
お茶、ごちそうさまでした。お客様じゃなくて、うちの子のお友達ならいつでもたらよ。
With that, I'd send off the two of us leave the house.
朝よりも暑くなってきましたね。
Hotaru looks up at the sky and opens her parasol.
この日傘、誠さんがプレゼントしてくれたんですよね。
Yeah?
使うのは今日が初めてです。私は。
She leans in on her shoulder and begins to twirl it. You're in a good mood today.
わかります？
Yep, more or less.
ホタルの恋人だったんですもんね。
A difficult expression rises to her face.
機嫌がいいのは日傘のことだけじゃなくて、自分だけで秘密を抱え込まなくても良くなったからもあるんです。
I see. That must be important to her. All the Hotaris before her must have wanted to open up to me or Kokoro and ask for our advice. In retrospect, there were a few times when T were clearly wavering. You wanted to tell us that T were copies of the original Hotaru, and that T were failed to disappear by the end of the week. You wanted to tell us that T had no memories of anything before the current week. But they couldn't. Because that was their way of being kind to us.
それより、 何の話をするにしても、あまり人のいない場所の方がいいですよね。湖にでも行きましょうか。
Let's go somewhere else for a change.
たまには？
I'm a little unsure how to handle her reaction. Well, recently Hotaru and I had been going to the lake a lot.
ああ。今のホタルが知らないことを口にしたって、そんなに気にしなくてもいいですよ。そんなことを気にしていたら、何も話せなくなります。
Well, that's true. I scratched the back of my neck. Hotaru chuckles at my discomfort.
でも、そういうお気遣いは、ありがとうございます。
You're welcome.
じゃあ、学園に行きましょうか。
School? I didn't expect that. I was thinking of suggesting the park.
休日の学園は静かで落ち着くんですよ。夏休みだから部活の生徒は多いかもですけど。
Do we need to wear our uniforms? I look down at my t-shirt and jeans, but Hotaru starts walking with a smile, twirling her parasol behind her.
誰かに注意されたら、言霊で何とかしてください。
Okay, I will. Honey, we walk along the usual route. It feels strange to be heading to school at lunchtime, especially since school isn't even in session. Ah, the chapel. As we arrive at the front gate, I realize where Hotaru probably wants to go.
落ち着きますよ。
She smells slightly and puts away her parasol.
ホタルは神様に興味はないし、クリスチャンというわけでもないんですけどね。でも、祈りを捧げてみたくもなります。それらしいお寺が近所にあったら、禅の方に走ったかもしれませんが。
We run into a few students along the way, but don't notice us, they don't say anything. Because we're not important to them. The inside of the chapel is nice and cool, just like the last time I was here. I feel my sweat drying. Did you sleep well yesterday? I start with a light topic. Facing me with the altar behind her, she smiles.
はい。いえ、嘘です。いつも通りの浅い眠りでした。
Oh. My kotodama didn't work after all. Oh, right. I remember. But I think we both calmed down a little since last night.
ホタルはそもそも想定通りの状況なので、落ち着いていなかったのは、誠さんだけですけど。
I see. I'm a little disappointed in myself for feeling satisfied rather than irritated at what she just said. For a long time now, Hotaru has been giving me helpful advice in various situations. She's smart and comes up with solutions I can't. So if she wanted to manipulate me, I'm sure it would have been easy. She had every chance to do so.
ひとまず、私の知らない昨日の話を詳しく聞いてもいいですか？
Sure. I sat down on one of the pews and think back to that dark room and its sickly sweet odor. There I learned who the original Minazuki Hotaru was. I learned that she is very ill and on the verge of death. I learned that she acquired the power to create copies of herself. And I learned that those copies of her live only for 1 week and disappear at midnight every Sunday. In that room, I found myself overcome with rage. I learned that in order to see my Hotaru, I'll need to use my kotodama to see the original Hotaru's life. And I learned that the original Hotaru was susceptible to my kotodama, but only when she wanted to be. And that's about it. It had seemed like such a long emotional conversation last night, but I guess it wasn't that hard to summarize quickly. Hotaru tilts her head to the side blankly.
言霊で、オリジナルのホタルを救うことはできますか？
To save a life, you probably need to sacrifice an hour. Now, I'm not even sure of that. I feel like I've talked about this often. That must have been because all the previous Hotarus asked me about it.
以前から聞いていた話の通りですね。
If she's in pain, I could make that go away. I could make it so that she'll die without suffering, probably.
おそらく、オリジナルは死を認めることや、自分に都合の悪い言霊は受け入れないでしょうね。
I see. I had considered stopping your scheming by simply erasing your memory, but I guess that won't work either. It must be because of her incredibly strong will that she was able to gain a supernatural power as a human being. Then I remembered there's something I had to say to the nervous-looking Hotaru standing in front of me. I bow apologetically. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to think of a way to save you. Not the original Hotaru, but you.
いえ、そんなことで謝らないでください。今のは単に誰の犠牲も出さず、オリジナルのホタルをどうにかできるなら程度の質問だったんです。
That's not what I mean. I try left and try again. I want to apologize for not noticing that you were hurting and not helping you in the past. This time around, I'll make sure to...
助けなくていいんですよ。
I stare at her. I almost wonder if my ears are deceiving me. But Hotaru shakes her head, still smiling.
オリジナルだけでなく、私を救う必要もないんです。このまま、また楽しく1週間を過ごせれば、それだけで十分なんです。
But I swallow. My throat dry. But then, you'll disappear again.
はい。
The smile remains on her face, but I see that her fists are clenched. Under the smile, her face is a little pale. No matter how brave a face she puts on, Hotaru had spent sleepless nights suffering. And before she disappeared, she had admitted she was afraid. And yet...
でも、いいんです。
She keeps smiling. I can't understand her. What do you want to happen? I mean, you personally. Her smile is inscrutable. I realize that although I finally met the original Hotaru and learned so many hidden truths, I still don't fully understand what this Hotaru is thinking. The one remaining mystery is her. You were the original Hotaru until you were copied last night. So doesn't that mean what you want is the same as what she wants?
そうですね。
She nods. If that's the case, it would mean the Minazuki Hotarus are working together to manipulate me. This copy of Hotaru becomes my lover, so that in order to save her, I'll be forced to save the original Hotaru. Just like the original said. But that can't be what's actually happening. If the copies I met were really working with the original, they could easily have hidden that fact from me until it was too late. But if anything, much of what you said to me in the past seemed to lead me in the opposite direction from the original's plans. 言わないとダメですか？ Please, if you can.
いろいろと遠回しな話になったりもするんですけど。
We have time. I may sound sarcastic, but the afternoon won't be over for quite a while. Hotaru glances at the sunlight streaming in from the windows too.
そうですね。私がオリジナルと違うのは、違うことを考えられるようになったのは、運命を感じたから。
A destiny?
あなたと出会うために、 私は生まれたんだなって。だから、あなたを好きになることが、私の目的、かな。
Jesus, that was cheesy. She smiles while answering my question. But she's not joking. She really means it. And the smile is the best for one.
私がオリジナルの時もそう思っていたんですよ。自分が不治の病に侵されている時に、奇跡の力を持つあなたが現れたって。それまではコピーの力も、その存在も、今は私のことだけど、ただただ疎ましかった。自分の代わりに外を元気にうろついて、友人や家族や、私のいるべき場所の何もかもを奪った最悪の人形。
She looks up at the ceiling, remembering. I certainly hear a hint of the original Hotaru in the words she's using. But the rage that dwelt in me yesterday doesn't appear this time. A mirror? It seems to me like you regret that now.
そうですね。わかりやすく一言で言えば、そうなんだと思います。どちらかといえば、贖罪だと自分では思っていますけど。
She looks back down.
自分が心の底から憎んでいた人形に、自分がなってしまったとき、理不尽だと思いました。生まれて最初に目にしたものが、私が健康であるだけで憎いという、自分からの殺意のこもった視線で、1週間で死ぬだなんて。夜の薄暗い病院を出るまでは、オリジナルの時の感情のまま、恨み事をこぼしながら歩いていました。でもね、
She smiles.
外に出た瞬間、どうでもよくなっちゃったの。その時、私は、一度は離れてしまった世界と、また繋がることができた。首と手のひらに汗が吹き出して、今が夏だって思い出した。倒れて入院した時は春で、私、それまで季節が変わっていたことに気づかなかった。じっとりとして嫌いだった夏が、瞬く間に好きになった。見上げた夜空一面に星が輝いていて、綺麗だったことを思い出した。星空なんて詳しくないけど、ああ、あれがオリオン座だってわかる。目立つ星の形を見つけた。遠くで車の走る音、草と土とコンクリートの匂い。夜なのに時間を忘れて、じじじって鳴いたセミの声。人の暮らしの明かり。そういう何もかもが変わらずそこにあって、1週間という区切りで死を目前にして、私は生き返った。だから、精一杯、この世界で楽しく笑顔で生きようって決めたの。多分、どのホタルも、私と同じように夜空を見上げたんだろうね。私と同じように、胸を熱くしながら、夜空に手を伸ばしたんだろうね。だって、みんなホタルなんだから。
She smiles once again. Her story, her voice, they sound like a very beautiful song. I simply listen to it quietly.
そして、これは、私の記憶にないから、多分だけど、ホタルたちは、贖罪を始めたんだと思う。オリジナルが世界を憎む分、 私が少しずつでもいいから、みんなを幸せにして、帳尻を合わせようとした。まあ、別に、そんなすごい考えとかじゃなくて、1週間という期限の中で、生きる目的とか、意味が欲しかったんだろうね。でも、しばらくは、ただそれだけのことだった。ホタルたちは、1週間では何もできず、消えていった。オリジナルだった私は、それをせせら笑っていた。
But then you met me?
そうだと思う。生きる意味が欲しかったホタルの前に、あなたが現れた。
She closes her eyes for a moment, smiling faintly at the memory.
1ヶ月くらい前かな。その頃から、人形としてのホタルが、オリジナルだった私に日々の報告をしなくなっていった。そして、あなたのことを話すとき、その顔が幸せに満ちていた。ああ、この人形は、恋をしたのだと。オリジナルだった私のすべてを奪っただけではなく、1週間の時間しか与えなかったのに、自分にはないものを手に入れた。私はそのことに、苦しく、焦がれた。それは変化だった。あの暗い病室は、琥珀に閉じ込めたみたいに永遠だったのに、あなたは、ひび割れた隙間から差し込んだ、光のようなもの。
Somehow, before I realized it, I began to speak. Hotaru had been thinking by herself all this time, turns to look at me with a great interest. Somehow I understand that feeling. I try again. Thank you. The village I grew up in felt like that. It was like time had stopped there and I was always staring into the darkness.
そうなんだ。そっか。
She repairs herself happily.
私たちはもともと似ていたんだ。
You might be right. What that means is that I and the original Hotaru are alike. I don't want to admit it, but there's surely some truth to it. What of us carry in our hearts a strong desire to live? We can't accept that the only purpose of life is to die. I feel like I understand more about the real you now. Thanks for telling me that. I'm happy, and at the same time, I'm sad that I never got to hear the previous Hotaru's versions of the same story.
一つだけ、いいですか？
What is it?
私が、今まで誠さんと接していたホタルとは、厳密には別の存在であることは確かです。それでも、誠さんは、私を恋人だと思ってくれるんですか？
Yes, well, I understand what she's trying to ask. That too might be pretty difficult to explain.
どうぞ、ゆっくり。時間はあります。
My own words from earlier are thrown back at me. Now it's my turn to talk at length. Yay. This might sound odd, but Hotaru, you're really smart. It's impressive, really. The Hotarus before you fully anticipated your current uncertainty. Knowing that they'll disappear within a week, they left pieces of Hotaru inside me. I put a hand to my chest.
ホタルを残した？
She raises her eyebrows. No, I'm not talking about the literal fireflies. I nod. Each one of them urged me in their own way to love the next Hotaru over herself before she disappeared. If they hadn't done so, maybe I would have kept loving only a specific one of them. But now I can understand what they were trying to do. For example, the day I first confessed my love to Hotaru was a Thursday.
それは知りませんでした。
That's right, but that day Hotaru didn't accept my confession. She told me to confess again on the following Monday, and to give Monday's Hotaru the surprise of her life. Hotaru's eyes widened. As I suspected, the original Hotaru must not have known this. I thought this was strange too, but now I know what that was all about.
なるほど。
She understands immediately too.
恋人になっても、木曜では、もう自分に残された時間は少ない。それに、次の週の誠さんを困らせてしまうこともあるだろうから、それなら、次のホタルに丸ごと思いを託したと。
You're better at explaining it than I am. She looks at me as I murmur appreciatively. But her eyes seem to be focused far in the distance.
私は、私ではなく、あくまでもホタルとして生きていった。違う。そうじゃない。一週間で消えてしまうコピーである自分の記憶や思いを、オリジナルではなく、あなたの中に残したんだ。思いをつなげていったんだ。
You know? Maybe. Yes. Each of them knew she was a copy, but she nevertheless believed. She believed in her true self. She believed in human goodwill. And she believed that her successor would surely think the same way she did. And like her, rebel against the original Hotaru as well. And so, I guess it's my turn to speak next.
私も知りたい。
She comes closer to me, smiling gently.
いろいろ教えてほしい。私が残した思いってなんだろう。あなたのどんなところを好きになったんだろう。それだけはどれだけ頭で考えてもわからないことだったから。心で感じることなんだよね。
Probably, I think. I'm not entirely.
まあ、誠さんこそ、あまり頭では考えないタイプみたいですしね。
The way I see it, everyone else thinks with their head far too much, especially you, Hotaru.
そうですね。悪い癖だとは思うんですけど。
And yet you say you were insanely jealous of the copy of you that fell in love with me.
いや、
Hotaru suddenly blushes. You're the one who said it, not me. Ha ha ha.
言いましたけど、それを他人から言われると恥ずかしいですよ。
She's just as sensitive to the topic of love as she always was. It's heartwarming. Anyway, if I start relating all my memories of Hotaru, it'll take a very long time. Though... I wonder, what should I do?
何か今、話せない理由でもあるんですか？
She looks taken aback at my sudden attitude. Well, it's not just about how much time it'll take. The place might also be important.
場所？
The best place to think about the chill has gotta be... Yes. Let's meet up at the lake tonight. I have something I want to show you.
夜に、湖で？
She looks almost dizzy, and I can't help but be amused.
何です？
You. No, I was just reminiscing. Hotaru often used to act also important to tease me, like I am now doing to you.
ホタルならやりそうなことですね。
Said the Hotaru. She makes his face seemingly fed up with herself.
夜ね。夜。時間はあると言っても、もったいぶられるとやきもきしてしまいますが。
I'm sorry, if you want I can just tell you here.
いえ、夜まで楽しみにしていましょう。やきもきは、言い換えれば、ワクワクですから。
In that case, what should we do now? Should we go back to Cafe Origami for lunch? The lunchtime rush should be over pretty soon, so the cafe will be empty by the time we get back.
いえ、ホタルは一度帰ります。変な意味じゃなくて、月曜は眠いんですよ。夜に待ち合わせるなら、少しでも寝ておきたいんです。
Ah, I see. She woke for the first time at midnight yesterday, and said she didn't sleep well after that, so I'm not surprised. Alright, then let's meet at 8 p.m. at the lake.
わかりました。